Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. And for the Clippers, Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the shooting guard. It's tipped. Here's Morris. And here is Zubac. Goes back up. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Bledsoe and Bledsoe with the stuff.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Offensive rebound. And to Kumbo. And he banks in the layup.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Beverly for 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here's Leonard following the bucket by the Bucks. And that one, good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Yeah, Kevin, we talked about their primary defensive concern in this game. He said, we don't want to go up and down the court. Those guys finish as well as anyone in the league. We have to turn this game into a chess match to close off all openings along the way. Battle of X's and O's tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. To the paint. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game.
What's up?
And Leonard, no good on that one.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ. Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. No good off the front iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Zubac against Matthews. Zubac's no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Wasted no time on that one. Middleton's got 6.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Andrew Shamet comes in for Leonard. Williams, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, no good by the Clippers. And Connaughton has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Over in the corner, Williams. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Yep, it counts. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Lopez. Hill deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Harrell. And it's good, 2 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Deflects the pass. Here's Jackson. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And Connaughton has it in the corner. They get it back. Lopez, no luck.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Shamet. Off with the layup. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 10-point lead. The feed to Lopez. And that one, good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Jackson, back to Williams. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. And the basket by Hill.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Williams. He trains the quick shot.
Count on Lou to overcome the opposition. He's too gifted of a shooter.
Milwaukee leading by 12. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Morris. Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Pat Connaughton. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clippers trail by 14. Here's Harrell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Outside Hill. Here's Lopez, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you're going to have to foul Robin Lopez harder than that. He's just too strong.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Man, Robin Lopez has a lovable personality. He's someone his teammates really enjoy playing with.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Hill has the open look, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 17. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got Robin Lopez. Kyle Korver is out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hill in at the point guard. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill. Clippers on defense, trailing by 17. Bledsoe outside. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That'll be his second foul of the game. If you go a step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Clippers trail by 19. Here's Leonard. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Giannis. Williams trying to break free.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And the Clippers call time here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Williams, and it's Matthews in for Kyle Korver. Bucks leading by 21. Here's Bledsoe. Here's Giannis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Beverly against Bledsoe. Kicks it out to Giannis. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
And this is the ferocity that Bledsoe plays with. He's not content with the layup. He wants to make a statement.
And it's Beverly missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. George, that's a two-pointer. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. But in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Middleton looking it over. To the left side wing. Bledsoe for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Now here's Green. Middleton against George. Paul George with the steal. Here's Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Green. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Williams, he's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Bucks leading by 23. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
Good. That's where Hill really excels as a shooter in those catch and shoot opportunities.
Here's Williams. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Ilyasova can't cash in from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And the Clippers miss again. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Connaughton. The putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves, and we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.